used to do Aramark games at Philly for the Eagles at the Lincoln Financial Field. And we worked 6 people to a concession stand, and I traveled there from my home on Long Island to Philly, which is about 2.5-hour ride, depending on traffic. So I worked that day. It was actually the day before Christmas Eve, December 23rd. I'll never forget it. We worked the game. It was a Sunday game at 1 o'clock. I got in my car 5 o'clock, traveled there, and we worked the game. I go to the parking lot to turn on my car, and it wouldn't start. I tried, jimmying it. I had one of the people from AAA come over, try to start my car. No use. Fortunately for me, though, I had one of my brothers still in the parking lot. He came over to me, and I was like, man, I can't start my car. I don't know what to do. It's the day before Christmas Eve. Really, he said, come stay at my house. I was like, are you sure, mate? Like, I don't want to impose. You probably have family over and stuff. He said, no, you come stay at my house. We'll pick your car up in the morning, and you can head out then. So, I was just really appreciative of his kindness, and just it really means a lot for that brotherhood, and that just to have that bond. His parents were awesome. His family just welcomed me in like one of their own, nonetheless, it was the day before Christmas Eve, so I was basically staying half the morning at his house on Christmas Eve waiting for my car to get fixed, but they brought me in, and they treated me like family, and that's what we are as brothers of Delta Sigma Pi, is family.
First, it just started being brought out by one of my suite mates. But then, like after meeting everyone, coming to the Rush events, you start to see all the opportunity that's really there for you. And I got the feeling that I would take out as much as I would put in, and if I really committed to this, like it would definitely help me out in the future.
I was actually recruited by one of my friends to go to a meeting, and I figured, well, I need something on my resume, I need something to do, so why not check this out? I actually wasn't going to go to the first meeting, so I decided to go, kind of against my will a little bit, and as soon as I went to the Meet the Brothers panel, I was just instantly like, wow, this is something that I want to be a part of. It wasn't a matter of, this is something that I could just put on my resume and get it over with. It was something that I know that I could be involved in for many years to come. And I think for me that was the turning point, and that's when I knew I wanted to get involved.
Brother is obviously first and foremost a team player, someone who can work well in a group and is able to support that group. They may not necessarily be a leader, but in their own mind, they're someone who has the traits of a leader, and someone who has the personality that fits well, obviously, within the group, and someone who is a professional in the field of business.
Kind, caring individuals. We want somebody who's interested in DSP. We want somebody who's here to live in the moment, not somebody who's here just to put the name on a resume and say, hey, I was here for a business trip. We want somebody that's here to make friends, who's here to have a good time, and who's here to better the cause.
What's important for the fraternity is no matter how much fun we have and how much fooling around we do, we stay focused and we get things done, and I think that's important. We all have similar goals, and we really help each other reach those goals.
For the fraternity is for us to get ourselves out there. Whether it's a social event or a community service event or basically any sort of events that we offer. It's just a matter of getting our name out there, getting people to know about us, and I think that that's key.
Very close affiliation with the business school. You get to know the teachers better. The teachers know you in the classroom before you even start the semester. You get to know the firms. It's a great, as much as I don't like to think of it just a resume builder, it definitely is. It helps you connect with the firms much easier, go all the networking events. We have networking events, so we're able to meet all the recruiters beforehand. So it's definitely a great networking tool.
Some of the perks of being a brother from the professional side is obviously this giant network I have. It's pretty useful when contacting people and staying in touch with brothers from around the world. And from a more social side, like, it's really just given me another place to fit in, another whole group of friends to have some good times with, and I think that's what really matters.
One of the huge perks of being a brother is the networking. You have a huge network, not only at the school, University of Delaware, but there's over 200 chapters in the nation, and to have such a huge amount of people to just say, you know, hey, we're brothers, and you can network that way, is just an awesome benefit of joining DSP. You may not realize it now in your sophomore, freshman year, but it really does when it comes time to be looking for jobs, going on interviews. A lot of the brothers sit on interviews where they've met brothers, and you know what? They have a job, so I can't really hate on them for that.
DSP, to get involved in the campus, to get to know people. It's a great group of people. It's a great networking opportunity. It's just overall been such a positive thing in my life, and I think that if anyone has that opportunity, that they should definitely take it. Or check us out and see if you like us or not. But chances are you will.
So much to offer. You get a great thing on your resume, but that's the stupid part. You get friendship, you get brotherhood, you get great class experience, you get great networking experience, you get all the necessary tools that you need for your career, all the necessary tools that you need for life.
You should rush DSP, not only just for the brothers, not only for the people, not only for the experiences, but because you really want to do it. I'm not going to force you to say, hey, come join me, I want you, It's got to come from something that says, hey, this seems right, And if you make that decision and you really think that it's for you, you'll have one of the best times of your college career with DSP.
Rush DSP because you have so much here waiting for you. No matter what you're really looking for, like you could probably find it here. People want to have a good time, and people want to be serious also. So I think joining DSP is definitely a good idea.
Don't worry, you're not alone. That's just how we feel. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, now am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Rush DSP, do it. Just do it. Swoosh.